So this tutorial is for all you people who are having a hard time constraining your sandwich pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is to assemble all my pieces into an assembly file. So I'm going to create a new English standardinch.iam assembly file. And I need to place my pieces into the file, so I'm going to choose place at the upper left hand corner. Place, and then you have to click place again. And then I am going to find my bread. I'm going to click on the bread. I'm going to click open. I want 2 pieces of bread, so I'm going to click once. What does this say? A grounded component is selected to move. Would you like to continue? Of course I want to continue. I want a sandwich, so I'm going to click once. Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to click once, click twice, and then I'm going to hit escape, and here I have my 2 pieces of bread. Now I'm going to place, and I am going to find my cheese. I'm just going to make a cheese sandwich. So I'm going to hit open, and I'm going to place my cheese. It doesn't really matter where you place it. If you want to make your life a little bit easier, you can put it in the order that you really wanted to put it in, but I'm going to make my life difficult and just place it over here so I can show you what happens if you run into a problem. So now I have 3 pieces. I'm going to click home so I can shrink it up a little bit. Now to make them so that they can only exist in a certain space, I want to use my constrain tool. So I'm going to click on constrain, and all the right things are already chosen for me. I have my first side selected, and I have this, which means they're going to go together face to face, but notice these little arrows here, they're going to be able to slide back and forth, which is fine. Sometimes things slide out of your sandwich. So I am going to choose this face. I'm going to click my rotate tool here, and I'm going to rotate my design around so I could see the back side of the cheese, and I am going to click this face of the cheese. Now notice how that just went pop pop, and it connected the bread to the cheese. So I'm going to hit apply. And I'm going to X out of this so I don't get confused. I'm going to move my other piece of bread over. And actually I can't move that piece of bread over. If you can't move an object, usually it's grounded. So I'm going to right click on that object, and yes, it is grounded. See this little check mark here? That means that is activated. So I'm going to unactivate that so I can just move it over. Now I want to constrain also this piece of bread to the other side of the cheese. So I'm going to click constrain again, and I'm going to choose this face. This time it doesn't really matter which face you choose, but I'm not a spatial person, so I like to choose the side that is going to match up to the side it's already facing. So I'm going to click my rotate tool, I'm going to move this all the way over, and I'm going to click this face of the cheese. And there I have my constrained sandwich. And I'm going to click on the home button so I can see it. I will X out of the constrain tool, and you'll notice that some things will be able to slide around, and that's okay. This is just to show you that you can constrain faces to faces. So it doesn't really matter, but you want to put it in a view. You can use your rotate tool once you have it all lined up, and you're going to put it in a view that you can print it out and it looks like a sandwich. Now before you print it out, you might also want to color your pieces. So I'm going to click on the bread. I'm going to click a color that might look like bread. Let's see, stainless steel bread, titanium bread. Maybe this oak might look a little bit like bread. Kind of looks like rye bread, so I think I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to just save it. So I'm going to go to Pro, Save As, and then make sure that you choose your number, and then my documents. Mine says my name and my documents, and I'm just going to name this Sandwich Assembly, and you can hit save. It's asking me if I want to update it. I'm going to say okay, and then I'm a perfectionist, so I'm just going to move this around a little bit more, because when I print it out I really want it to look like a sandwich, so we can put it on the quality work wall. And then I'm going to go to Pro, Print, and then choose the HP printer that is with the classroom. I don't have it on here because I am at home right now, but you will see the HP printer in your drop down menu, and then you can just print out that file. Thank you for watching. This was Miss Gambino with Making Sandwiches in Autodesk Inventor. I hope you enjoyed your tutorial.